want to understand how users are navigating through your site, you can use the Path Explorer reports to do so. In the past, may have used the behavior or events flow within Google Analytics Universal. As expected, GA4 offers this same functionality, but in a more user-friendly and feature-rich manner. For one, you can set segments, slice through various dimensions, filter pages and/or events you want to exclude, and so much more. So let's go ahead and dig in. Much like the other report types, the name, date, segments, dimensions, metrics all remain relatively the same. However, you'll notice that the only metrics that you have available to you are active users, event count, or total users. Within our tab settings, we of course have selected path exploration as the technique, we have our segment options, and then we have a list of 4 particular node types. The event name, well, you're not supposed to use the same name in a definition, but it is the event name. The page title, which is used in your meta tags. The page path, which is the full URL. And for mobile application users, you also have the ability to use screen name, which is a business name that's optionally given to a mobile application action, or a screen class, which is the more programmatic, more automatic name of a mobile application action. Next, you'll see the View Unique Nodes Only option. This allows you to only show one event per user. So, if a user just looks at pages, i.e. page view events, then you will not see repeated events for that particular user. This can be used if you're finding a little bit too much duplication within your steps. Clicking through a couple more steps to see this in action, here you'll notice by turning this off, I can see multiple page view events. If I turn this back on, you'll notice I no longer see 2 page view events. Breakdown is how you can quickly slice and dice through dimensions such as device category, new versus return users, gender, product names, even pages. We'll demonstrate this in a little bit. Considering so many selections are not available, make sure you use the Expand All Compatibles on the right-hand side of the Select Dimension menu. Moving on to values, as we mentioned, you really only have 3 metrics to choose from: active users, event count, and total users. Moving to the filters area, as in all reports, you can set up filters. However, note, you can only use dimensions that are available within the path exploration reports. That being said, you cannot filter on something like, so let's say, the first user medium. You might want to use a segment for that. Next, we have node filters. Now this is a fantastic additional feature, and I gotta give props to the team member who suggested this. As mentioned earlier, while the View Unique Nodes Only may help you clear out some repeated events like page views or scrolls, clicks, node filters allows you to filter them out completely. So that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and go into the scroll event, right click, and you'll see I can either exclude this from this step or from all paths. Once I do so, it will be added into the node filters area. It may take a while to refresh, but this will disappear. Now let's show a little bit more of the interactivity within the report tab. Now you'll notice there is no edit area within the starting point because you have to start with the session start. However, moving from there, I can actually click on and off various events. Say again, I don't want to click on page view. I can unclick that and say I want to show these particular actions or events. Takes a while to load, but now that's been removed from the mart. I can also click more to see everything else. Now you'll notice, in order to get to the next step, I can simply click and it'll show me step by step the users that went through that area. Now, as we mentioned before, I might also want to have a breakdown of this. So let's go ahead and bring in country. You notice from there, now I can filter through on those particular breakdowns.